So I think the goal, just to react to your contractors, are really time constrained, right? It's not like they're sitting on their hands. They're solving a bunch of problems over the course of the day. And for technology to work and really drive an impact for them, it has to work in the background. It has to fit the workflow that they are using already. And so as a technology provider, our job is to listen really well and design this so that it fits the workflow for our customer, and then it can show up for them in a way that's going to make their experience better. If you meaningfully can increase the value of someone's experience and you can do it in a way that doesn't require material behavioral change, that's where the sweet spot lives on creating an impact. That's what our team tries to accomplish each day.
Yeah, I mean, that's really neat. And so are you guys doing this? I mean, it sounds like the software is fairly not specific to a specific industry. You know, you talked about oil change locations and things like that. Is there any industries you won't touch, or is this, so we focus primarily on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical, but we do get fencing contractors. A lot of the material that we utilize on marketing stuff is applicable to any kind of home service company, whether that be pest control, gutters. Is your software the same where it can kind of go just anywhere, or is it home service specific?
Well, the place where we have the biggest impact is a technician who has some type of revenue influence over the work that he or she does. There's lots of skill trades businesses where the technician is not actually responsible for selling anything. They're there to perform a task. Commercial construction is a good example. Machining is a good example. So the metrics that matter most there are safety, throughput, cycle time, and less around revenue attribution to the thing the person did. Now, we can use our software to help to make those people's lives better too, and run competitions that are about those metrics. But the business case for the business owner is so much tighter when you can show an increase in revenue tied to the performance and the behaviors that the person ultimately put into place. So that's where we focus our time.
Yeah, the ultimate distinguisher right there is revenue generation. So no, I get it. That makes sense to me. Is there a next step that you guys are kind of, obviously, you're getting on podcasts and you're it wasn't something that I was completely aware about. I can't speak for John, obviously he was. We don't have the time, as you mentioned, to kind of go and really meet with these fun businesses that really can have an impact on us. Is there a next step for you or a next step for Upwork in terms of, are you guys expanding into anything? What's the next step?
No, it's a great question. We want to keep serving people really well, right? So it's about sharing what we're learning, using that as a way to help make people's lives better as it relates to the business that they're running, and just keep doing that a bunch of times, right? Because if you serve people well, that compounds and you can grow the business and have a bigger impact with time. Don't get me wrong, we've got a big roadmap here about improving the way we can help coach and upskill people. You can see folks in the contest how they did. Now you can target ways to help make people better and ultimately perform in a way that's going to increase their take-home pay and revenue for their company. We have things we're doing that are around thinking through the next opportunity for the company. So here's a place where if you went with this SKU or offered this product,
exactly,
it would really benefit and help you grow. So we're building that into our roadmap also. These competitions can also happen for people in call center and dispatch and install teams. So thinking through what are the input behaviors that are going to have the biggest impact on revenue in those functions. And we're looking to expand our impact that way too. But honestly, it's just listening to customers and being a really good partner as they're thinking about how technology can help to drive a productivity outcome. That's our mission.